here's where it all started. Hey guys, welcome back to Bullhornbeach. So normally I'm down on the south end of the land. Either got something set up down there to camp or just have a fire or whatever. And so today I thought I'd show you the north end up here. And at the end of this video, we're going to go back to the very beginning. Back where it all started. This was just plain raw land when we moved in here. There was nothing here, nothing. Well, I mean, we've got like neighbors, and they've got utilities at their house, of course, but our land had nothing on it. No water, no power, and so that's how we started. We started with little to nothing here. In fact, it was all wooded, except for a small area on the south end that's maybe 1/4 of an acre. So, okay, I am at the northeast corner. Right here is a corner of my property. That field, it's not mine. I wish it was, but it's not. But I have told my neighbors if they ever want to sell that 5 acres, I want first dibs on it. They live back that way. And then we've got a few other neighbors, a couple 100 yards from where I'm at now, down that way. On this side, we've got our closest neighbors, really excellent people. They've got a little pond. You can see right here is the wall for the pond. And back when we had a horse, they actually let us keep our horse on their land over here. So the horse had a pond to drink out of, and we provided it with hay and grain. But unfortunately, our horse passed away. So anyway, you can see my cat right there. Cat goes everywhere with me. You can see how thick this is. It is just thick with stickers and briars. And that's the way we got it, just pure raw land. I do have a small creek right here. This is not a creek that runs full time, but it's a runoff from the mountain to the north of us. So I do have a good water source if I have to have that. There's a little trail right here that leads down to my house. That was the first little trail we cut in. When we bought the land, we had to have a perk test done. And this is where the track hoe went in to do our perk test. So we just decided to make a trail out of it. This is a cool piece that we got from my wife's house. Before we were married, she had her own house, of course. And this was just an old piece that she had in her front yard. And we got married, and we brought it in here. I think it's like an old time, not a lawnmower, but a brush mower. The blade would attach right in this area, and it would come down like that, and then cut over here. Pretty cool piece. And then we go 120 feet down from the road. Got my house kind of tucked back in the woods here. That's the way we like it. I was hoping that the house would be built a little farther to the left there from what you see. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I wanted the whole house to be hidden. But that's okay. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I used to have a carport that sat right there by that temporary power pole. So we kept our camper in there before we had a house here. And now, I've got that moved finally. That pole will come out eventually. And we finally got our camper under the carport that used to sit in the middle of the yard. There's a shop I built not too long ago. I didn't build it, had it built. So finally got my shop so I can do some work out here. And just look around our little front yard, nothing special. But there's our house we ended up with, and we're really happy out here. It's nice and quiet. Alright guys, thanks for watching here at Bullhornbeach. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the button down there, I appreciate it. Hit the bell next to that, you'll get notified when I put a video up. Enjoy these pictures, and get out in the woods, man.